How's it going, everyone? It's me. Wanted to answer a subscriber question. I've answered a few of these in the past, so if you do have any questions, I may be able to answer them in video form if you'd like. So this question was about porn addiction. This person said that they watch porn 2 or 3 times a week, and they're wondering what can they do to stop. So first and foremost, what constitutes an addiction? An addiction to me is when you have or you do a certain activity that hinders your daily life in a negative manner, whether you're drinking too much and you can't be on time at work, you're doing too much drugs, you're on a drug binge, and you're not taking care of your responsibilities, or let's say in this case, you're watching too much porn and you're neglecting your social life. The person that asked this question didn't go into specifics. They just said that they watch it 2 or 3 times a week, and how can they stop? So this is kind of twofold. For one, if it is negatively affecting your life, whether, like I said, you're missing work, this and that, then yes, you do have an addiction. If it's not, then that means that you just are self-conscious with yourself for whatever reason, whether it's because of how you were brought up, your religious views, or maybe you just feel icky. I'm not really sure. I think, watching pornography, as long as you're not affecting other people, is completely fine, but that's for another discussion. But strictly for addiction, you need to decipher, is this really addiction, or is it just you having certain views on how you view pornography and you feel bad for yourself? So if you are for sure addicted, then you need to find out the root of the cause as to why you watch porn too much. Are you trying to escape something? If so, you got to really find out what it is. You may need to see a counselor or a licensed therapist to dig really deep to find out. I hate to say that, I don't know if that helps, but you may want to invest in going to see a psychologist or a therapist 1 or 2 times to find out why you're trying to escape this problem. Because often underneath addiction, there's deep layers within that sometimes you don't even know on a conscious level, and you need to let it out and find out. So that's one thing you could do. The other thing in the meantime, or in conjunction with therapy, you can do is find different outlets that you enjoy that are healthy, whether it's exercise, going out more. Let's say you watch pornography because you have social anxiety or something towards women. That's definitely a crutch that you need to break, and maybe get out more, do some speed dating, online dating, expand your social circle. So I'm just throwing everything out there because I don't know all the details of this person. Just try to give out all the options available. So that's the addiction part. If you don't fall in that category and you're just watching pornography a few times a week and it's not affecting your life, then to me it's not an addiction. It's not. It's just how you view things, and that's something that you're going to have to come in terms with. I've always been, not to go off too much on me because it's about you, but I've always been a person to stick to my own guns, my own beliefs. I've never been a follower. I wouldn't say I'm a leader, so to speak, but I'm for sure not a follower. I try to look at things objective and make up my own mind, whether it's going against the grain or not, whether it's family values and stuff, because I was born into Christianity. Now I consider myself agnostic. I don't believe in that typical, God that most people believe in. I have different views, but I don't want to stray too much from this. So anyway, you need to find out what is causing you to feel self-conscious if it's not an addiction, and see if you're okay with coming to terms with that. And having a therapist might be able to help you with that. So that's all I can help you with at this point, because I don't know if it's quite an addiction or not. So take that advice, and hopefully that helps. And if anyone else has any questions or comments on addictions in general, or if you have any subscriber questions, let me know. And thanks for all your support, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.